Aquaba, welcome back to Diana's channel. Happy holidays. One-on-one coming right up after this quick view with Madame Marvel. Now, Madame Marvel just shared with me that she has this one-bedroom, fully furnished, self-contained apartment, and it is available for short-term to long-term rental. We're talking minimum 6 months and upwards to 1 year. So anyone who is interested in renting a one-bedroom, fully furnished apartment, please reach out to Madame Marvel at Villa Sankofa. You're looking at the kitchen, guys. So let's have a look. Madame Marvel is sitting, waiting patiently, or one-on-one. But let me do this. Show you guys, right? And we have a dining table. Right here. And a lovely balcony. Those two beds can always be taken out, you know, we're just filling the space, guys. Rental $600 US per month. Then we are going to enter through to the bedroom. Going straight, we have this area right here, space. We have a bathroom. Shower. Here, the ceiling. And then you have your fridge right here. Guys, this is a large size one bedroom, open floor plan. Let's get over to Madame Marvel. It's one-on-one. Good to see you, Madame Marvel.
And to see you too, Madam S.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you.
No, Madame Marvel, our subscriber count has increased since last year, December. So let me just reintroduce you. Where were you born?
I was born in Jamaica, Clarendon to be exact.
And when you left Jamaica, where did you go?
To the United Kingdom.
How long did you stay in the UK for?
Over 30 years.
And how long have you been living in Ghana?
Well, I say permanently 16 years, but my first trip here was in 2000, so make it like 23 years ago.
23 years ago, fantastic. No, Madame Marvel, you know what we're doing in this segment is really promoting
Yes.
Villa Sankofa, and I must commend you with the two additional services that you have to offer, the massage room and the sauna. Could you tell the audience when did you install the sauna and you decided to offer massage?
You know, it's something that I've been thinking about for quite some time. So earlier on, about June, July, I installed the sauna, created the sauna room, and then gradually I've furnished the massage room. I now have two beds that I created from scratch. So we're up and ready, for clients. So say January coming, we will be definitely, having people booking up for a massage and having a sauna, having aqua aerobics, and just relaxing, eating well. Um, we have a garden with herbal, all sort of herbal plants, so we'll be using that. So it's for people who wants to get away and having a week's retreat, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or however long you want it to be.
And that will be for January
2024.
24. So
Yes.
all this you did just a couple months ago in 2023 here.
That's correct, yes.
You had a workshop. Tell us a little bit about that workshop.
Yes, well, we had a 5-day intensive course on massaging using gemstones and, all different types of massage, like doing Swedish massage as well. So, yes, that went very, very well, and we are ready to go.
It was well attended.
Well attended, yes.
Okay. And so, Madam Marvil, you are clearly in the hospitality industry. And so, in addition to obviously you have your villas and suites that's opened to the global space, you will be fully functional once again on the Airbnb platform.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, most definitely.
But your intention, yes, because Villa Sankofa is personalized. It's your experience, and Madame Marvil's experience, where once your guests come in, you're trying to have all the necessary amenities so they don't need to leave.
Absolutely.
So I noticed, the pool, you have the water and all of that going, that's in, and you mentioned aqua. Aerobic. So
yes.
that is also another service that you can, for anyone who chooses to have that being done. Madam Marvil, you prepare meals.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
Well, if people, whatever they request, if you're vegetarian or vegan, I can prepare that. And if you want spicy jerk or, rundown or anything that you wish, you just name it. I'll be there to do it for you.
But I can tell you, I find it commendable, Madam Marvil, because there's so much that's going on. But you have been here, not for a moment. You have been in Ghana for quite some time, operating your small business. But you still chose to, expand your services to your guests in a climate like this. That's very positive, because I'm all about the positives. Sometimes we focus too much on the negatives. But, so with that said, how do you feel about that?
I think it's great, yes, considering that, I have a little bit of spinal problem, but I don't allow that to stop me from doing what I need to do.
Boy, Madam Marvil, that's the strength alone, because I said to you when I came last year, you were using a walking stick and you really could not move around much. I'm back. You're not using the walking stick and you are out in the grounds. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look amazing, right? 1 year older and you're still going. And that is encouragement to our ladies out in the diaspora. Wouldn't you say if they're wanting to come to Ghana?
Age, is not an issue really.
And as a businesswoman here in Ghana, I mean, you have chosen hospitality. What other businesses that you see that someone else out there can choose to invest in if they say, listen, I'm not ready to hang it in. So even though I'm retired, it's semi-retirement. If I come to Ghana, I would like to find something, to do, whether part-time. What would you suggest? It's in here in Kumasi because you have lived in Kumasi
Yes,
this
I've
time
been in
here.
Kumasi. It's not like Accra, which is very cosmopolitan, and language is not a barrier and all that. In Kumasi, it's a little bit more difficult because you need the language to help you to really, I think for you to excel very well, it's important to understand the language and to be able to also speak it. I understand more than I speak, but I do understand what they're saying. You're not able to fool me, despite the language barrier. But I think there are things um, for men or women. We need good plumbers. We
Mm.
need good electricians, right? We need people even in this hospitality business and you know, providing services like I need somebody who can do massaging as well because there's a time that I'm not going to be able to do it. So I'm like, so there's jobs for that. Chiropractitioner, anything to do with the health, you know, um, there is something there. It's needed. There are other people who would like to do farming,
Mm.
that is really, really necessary because we need to eat.
Yeah.
And the expense of food out there today is just too much. So if you can farm and share your farming, I think that's good. But yes, to like I said, I find it difficult to get a plumber. I find it difficult to get a decent one. There are plenty around, but to get a decent one, and also the electrician too. You have to have those people. There are people who are fitting windows, and you know, and sometimes the job is not very good. So we need professional people,
Mm.
people with profession.
That's interesting,
You
and
know,
I'm telling you, that's your artisans right there. So if
yes,
you have the skill, you can come in, and
yes,
once again, you can train your locals here and
yes,
set something up. And again, your word of mouth, and we start with the diaspora,
yes.
and you build slowly but surely.
Yes,
That is
yes.
needed. Madam Marvil, what do you think of like a little wholesale to be able to get some of our Caribbean food, especially
Almost,
Jamaican food? What do you say about that coming in?
most definitely, yes, because I find that I have to ask people to send things from the UK, and some of the things that you get are not really authentic, So, yeah, we would need authentic things, products. We have so much products in Jamaica, the pimento, the annatto, all these spices that we do. Sometimes we love to have it here. They have spices here, but it's not the same. Jamaica grows every and anything, and so doing that kind of trade would be very, very nice.
So a little wholesale could work, and I ran this by you in times gone by, and you said
Yes,
that delivering from region to region wouldn't be a problem because
yes,
you have the coaches and the coasters. Isn't that
exactly.
what you said?
They will deliver. Yes, you can put things on the VIP, and it gets to you. It just costs you a little, but much less than if you had to travel all the way there to get it. So yes,
And a lot of our produce is in the UK, so maybe even
yes.
logistics, it will be easier to get from the UK here than
Yes,
than worrying about
yes,
where we were born.
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes. But
that's
hopefully they
something.
will change. That will change. That we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
have direct flights
yeah,
going
but
back there.
until then, if
Mm-hmm.
you come in, especially
Yes,
you have quite a few from the diaspora who is coming out of the UK,
yes,
then
yes.
certainly. As you
Yes.
say, a little wholesale, something small, could try to bring those in and see what happens where
And bring
growth is.
something back out, because
Ah,
people, I had people from Jamaica who were inquiring about fans, the fans that they make, the lovely fans. I have people inquiring about sandals and
ah,
other materials that they
yes,
would
yes,
like to
yes.
take to Jamaica.
Yes, yes, yes.
So they can bring things and
We
here
can
and
turn
then
out.
take things back. And there are some people who are planning on that kind of trip right now. You
I
know.
think that's an eye opener right
Yes.
there. Those are opportunities that anyone, male or female, could look at when they choose Destination Ghana, which is what we're
Absolutely.
encouraging.
Yes.
And for you being here now, right, you still have that passion and zeal to, because Villa Sankofa has always been your vision. So that is
Absolutely.
still within you
Oh,
to
yes.
take it as far as it can go.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Madam Marvil, in the marketing and promoting, right? We know you can host events. People can rent, I
Yes.
showed the bar upstairs
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
You do like obviously events like weddings. Just outline some of the
Yes.
events you will host here, please.
Events, we can have wedding. Sometimes people have funerals. I have a
Ah,
function here.
ah,
You know, people have birthday parties or engagement parties and things like that. And of course, they'll be using the pool. Pool party. And things like that. I've had the UNIA. I've also been here. Um, I'm sure
let the audience know
people
for
know
those who do not know the UNITE, please.
Universal Negro Improvement Association, a Marcus Garvey movement.
Oh, yes.
If anybody doesn't know, just look up the word UNIA and it will tell you all about it.
So you hosted them
So I've
here.
hosted them here. They came from America, about 35 of them. It was real nice. We did naming ceremony,
Awesome.
lots of dance, drumming, and lots of food to eat. Yes. So, we are sitting on a 1 acre plot of land.
Yes.
And so we have space to do things.
That's one. You certainly do have space, Madam
Yeah,
Marvil. Madam
yeah.
Marvil, can you tell us the main social media platforms that they'll be able to find Villas and Kofa on? I'll put the full details in the description, but can you just tell us some of
Yes.
the handles that
Okay.
you have?
Well, presently, Twitter,
Okay.
Instagram, TikTok, where and also we'll have Google Business. We'll have Facebook Business as well. So we'll be on Facebook, and we'll be on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Yes.
Okay, and I'll insert it in the description so they'll obviously see the proper spelling, etc.
Okay.
Close me out and tell me again what you want to share and encouraging, because notwithstanding, we are encouraging Destination Ghana
Yes.
as the gateway to many of those in the diaspora. Ghana is my home. I said to you if you'll be returning to the UK, and what did you say to me?
Absolutely not.
So on
No.
that strength, what would you say for persons out there? Again, age is a number to us. And certainly, as you said, that spinal issue has not stopped you.
No.
And you're looking more gorgeous if that is at all possible. So what will you say? Close out for me words of wisdom, encouragement as a
Yes.
businesswoman, entrepreneur
Yes.
here in
Yes.
Ghana, living in Kumasi.
Yes, I think sky is the limit. I think there are a lot of opportunities here for anybody who are serious and who can focus. There is opportunities. I mean, like I said before in the past, there are challenges, but you shouldn't allow challenges to stop you. It is good to have challenge. Without challenge, what is it? So we need to challenge ourselves. And so yes, it will be a new country with language issues, but you can overcome those, by learning a bit to understand the locals. And once you understand the locals, everything will be okay. That's what I'd say.
Thank you.
Okay.
Lovely.
You're welcome.
It's always a pleasure.
Thank
We
you.
talk a lot,
Yes.
but this is wonderful actually seeing you again. in
Thank,
person.
thank you so
And
much.
I wish you all the best. We will continue to talk, right?
Thank you.
And have a lovely season as it winds down. And again, audience, I'll be putting Madame Marvel's handle in the description page of this vlog. So if you enjoy this, please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you. Let
Thank you
us
too.
say,
Thank
God
you.
bless.